Yo, so guys, welcome back to another video, and this is another map related one. I'm not gonna lie, I've got a bit of an addiction to these map videos right now. I just love maps, I love geography, and it's just fun to see. And this one is important maps you need to see. Again, I've been doing a lot of these recently. I apologise if it's not for you, but I just enjoy it, and they go down quite well. So I mean, I'm gonna do them as I sort of have the interest. But before we get into it, just posted a new FIFA video, not this one here. Also, I just want to show you the thumbnail. I've mentioned this in my previous video, but I'm quite proud of this. I don't know if you think it's a bit weird or what, but if you could go click it, give it a like or whatever, I would really appreciate it. Because, yeah, there's not as many people who watch it, because obviously it's not for, I guess, the majority of people who watch my reactions. But it would help to get it to a different demographic, or to help push it on YouTube. So yeah, the links will be in the description, in the comments and all that kind of stuff. Links to my Patreon too, if you're interested in that. A lot of more reactions there, like probably over 100 now. So you can watch whatever you want, really. Comedy reactions, whatever it is you want to watch, you can probably find it there. But we're going to jump into this. Hopefully you're going to enjoy, and let's just check it out.
Take a look at the most interesting world map. Welcome back to Maps with Simbax, where we take a look at the most interesting world maps I found and created. Before we start, this video is brought to you by World Maps Online. Please stay until the end for a special offer from them, but now let's go. Here's a map that shows us when countries are expected to have vaccinated 60 to 70% of their adult population against COVID-19.
Late 2021. So I guess the Western world is
what the area of Bangladesh would look like if it had the same population density as Mongolia.
Wait, the appropriate area of Bangladesh if it had the same population density? Because obviously Bangladesh is quite small and Mongolia is huge, but it's got such a low population. I'm trying to sort of understand what this means. Okay, no, I do understand, because obviously the population of Bangladesh is so high. It's in such a small nation. It's in such a small land mass. So this is how much it would. Yeah, I think so. So the population. I can't really explain it, but that's what I'm gauging. That's nuts. Mongolia, bro. You need to build some things. That is good. Low population density is a good thing. It probably means the people of that nation are healthy. Pretty crazy though.
Apple
like
Music
Asia,
or
Africa,
Spotify, which one is the cheapest in your country?
I can't see. Well, I can't see it, man. I mean, I can't see anything, but the UK's here, and I use Spotify, so but I can't see it. Oh no, I can. Spotify's blue. In the US, it's a tie. The UAE, it's a tie as well. I don't know what's cheaper.
Here's a timeline of the population in United States.
These ones are quite cool to see the growth though, and it just sort of booms out of nowhere on the west. Around about probably 1950s. Yeah.
How much do people consume milk around the world?
Bro, I've completely gone off milk, I'm not gonna lie. I used to love it, but nah, not for me, man. But the UK is in one of the higher percentages.
Foreign travel advice. Where you should go and where you really shouldn't go to.
So a lot of the northern African countries are red.
If you draw straight lines between the northern and southernmost points in the contiguous United States along with the eastern and westernmost points, the two lines never intersect. Most common destination of immigrants.
Australia and the UK? And the United Kingdom and Republic of Ireland. Sweden, oh yeah, I guess that's just the Scandinavian. Sweden and Denmark too. The USA and Germany, which makes sense to be fair. Actually, this is a really cool map. I want to look at this quickly. So you've got Russia in Ukraine and Belarus, and also Moldova. Italy and Romania, which makes sense because my girlfriend's dad, I don't know if he's Italian, but he knows a lot of Italian. He has a lot of Italian ties. Germany and Italy. France in both Portugal and Spain. Denmark in Iceland. There's a lot of Germany, to be fair. Yeah, that's interesting. There's a lot of Germany actually.
What the world map would look like if Argentina was in the center.
But maybe to them, Argentina is in the center. Like, I guess people view it from their own point of view, right? That's crazy though. The UK's here. I was sort of thinking, where the hell is the UK?
20 busiest airports in the world before coronavirus.
Yeah, you got like what? 5, 6 in the US. You got 1 in the UK, which I thought there would have been more. So you got London Heathrow. Why is Atlanta number 1? Obviously, I know LAX. That sounds like a very, and JFK. I know about them airports. The fuck? Well, I thought there'd be more in the UK. To be fair, London Stansted, all that kind of stuff. But
most famous book from every country.
To Kill a Mockingbird. That's the one. I can't see the UK one, so that's not really helpful.
Purchase territories of the United States.
Yeah, that's elite business, man. They're laughing all the way to the bank now. God damn. That's insane investments, bro. Look at that, man. Even with inflation. Oh, this is obese. Obesity in these nations.
Here's a map that shows us the voting ages of countries.
The voting ages. 16 in Brazil, and then it's 21 in some African and I think Saudi Arabia.
Total number of hospital beds per 1 lakh population, and 1 lakh equals to 100,000 population.
Jeez, for 100,000.
PewDiePie versus Mr. Beast.
Well, nowadays it's Mr. Beast, but obviously PewDiePie is the guy. But Mr. Beast killed it now, isn't he? This is an interesting one for like YouTube perspective. So in the UK, it's actually Mr. Beast. In Asia and like a lot of Europe, it's PewDiePie. Then he's got the US and Canada, and also South America too. This is interesting how it's split. To be fair, this is quite a cool little map. Do you reckon they know who Mr. Beast is in China? Because obviously they're not allowed on YouTube and stuff, or PewDiePie. So how would they know who they are? Maybe they like post their videos on a different platform in these countries, maybe?
How effective is your government?
I guess the higher effectiveness, the better. I guess.
Population with no access to clean drinking water.
This is a shit one to see.
Countries affected by social media misinformation campaigns.
Oh, Russia's gonna be right up there. To be fair, the UK is too.
Fish consumption per capita in 2013.
Of course the Scandinavian countries are higher. I guess the island countries are higher on average, but maybe not.
Climate Change Performance Index in 2021.
What does that even mean? Performance. Oh, making progress, okay. I thought New Zealand would be like the highest. Again, the Scandinavian countries. I swear Scandinavian countries are just doing bits in every aspect. Surprisingly, the UK. The UK is doing quite well. I thought New Zealand was number one, like was the number one country, but maybe it's the progress that they're making. Maybe they've already made the progress in a sense. I don't know. India's high. Then you got Chile, which is, I guess that's the highest. The US and Russia in red, and not like Australia too.
This next map shows us the fastest growing cities in the world.
So you got the, what's the Nigerian city? I can't fucking remember what it's called. A lot of cities in China, a lot of cities in India. What's the city in fucking Nigeria that I can't think of?
What is the price of a beer in your country?
£5.87 or $5.87 in the UK. Hungary, they're getting it cheap. $2.40, $2.84. The Czech Republic's even cheaper. North Macedonia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, $1.96. What the hell? Bro, speak about bargain. China is $7.71. What? Qatar is $11.20. I guess because in a lot of those countries it's
3 major coronavirus strains.
But you can only go to certain bars to do it because it's like I think Qatar is a very Muslim population. I can't really remember though. I might be wrong. Which that makes sense.
Countries which practice time change and those who have done so in the past.
Wait, so some countries don't change the time? I thought it was just this thing that every country did. Some parts of the US don't do it. What?
Cities with highest number of billionaires.
God, Beijing's got a lot, man. San Francisco's high.
Percentage of the prison population that is female.
The UK is 4 to 6%. Flipping hell. That's
the most populated county versus 1,171 least populated counties. The leading causes of lost years of life.
Yeah, heart disease is a lot. You just look at the northern countries of the on the earth, and it's just all heart disease. I guess maybe because all of these other things are sort of prevented a bit better. Maybe because there's better things. I don't know. But then the diets here are a lot worse. Maybe that's what causes the heart disease, I assume. But yeah, that's interesting how it's so dominated on the northern countries, and then you just go down and it just completely changes. Road injuries in Saudi Arabia. What's going on the roads?
What car plates look like in North and South America.
This is quite cool. You can't really see them, but
But what about Asia? Here's Africa. And finally, we have Europe.
Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Yeah, you got the Europe sign in a lot of them, haven't you? Crazy, you got one each for each nation, but in the US you just have different for each state. Oh, birthplaces of the top 100 pound for pound MMA fighters. So you got a lot of US domination, and then you just got this part of Russia. This is where Khabib's from, right? And I think like Makhachev or whatever. And there's like a lot of other ones from, I can't remember what the area is called. What's it called? It's where the war was before. There's a football team that played there. Like, there's a city called Machacalatla or whatever. I can't say it. What's it called, man? That's gonna annoy me. Got this little area in England. That's crazy how this area is just breeding absolute monsters. There's just this little area here. I swear they like fight bears there and stuff, don't they? That's not a stereotype either. I've literally seen videos. Brazil was 2, I guess, because of like, is it
COVID-19 vaccine doses administered per 100 people on April 28, 2021.
I don't comment on these COVID ones. I'm not getting political. I am saying nothing.
Linguistic Diversity Index.
So I guess black is more linguistic, or a better linguistic population or whatever. I guess people that can speak more languages than one. And yeah, the UK is probably one of the lowest, which makes sense, to be honest. I'm included in that. I am sorry, I'm not good at learning languages. I wish I did, because it's probably the best thing a human can do. Speak 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever languages. It's like a superpower. Yeah, because in these countries, in like in some of the countries in Africa, they like speak loads of different languages just within their country. And then like they speak English, a lot of them speak French or whatever. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Share that answered people of another race when asked to pick from groups of people they do not want as neighbours. What does this even mean?
Now this last map shows us which countries are the biggest threats to world peace according to other countries.
That's a lot of US. The UK. Yeah, you can see like how like the UK, Canada and the US, like they're like boys, aren't they? They've all got the same worries. And a few countries in Europe. You've got Syria here, I think that is. A lot of US, Israel, Somalia, which is obviously because they're bordered with Somalia, Pakistan. It's interesting how they have Pakistan, but then Pakistan has the US. I thought Pakistan would have India.
It might be a little outdated, but still gives us a pretty good overview.
Yeah, I wonder how long ago this was.
Thank you so much for staying until the end.
And I wonder how it would change now. I wonder how it would change on this day. 354. Fun fact: in Brazil, you can vote if you are 16 or 17, and if you're 18 or older, not only can you vote, but you must vote. Otherwise, you'll be fined. Jeez, I'd have been fined money then. God damn. Not voted a day in my life. Afghanistan and India. Pakistan is the cause of our problems. Pakistan, USA. That's what I was thinking. Last map. Big part of countries. USA or no one. Some countries, Iran, not Israel. Small part of countries, China, Pakistan, Poland, Russia. But yeah, 10-20, Indian, Afghanistan, it's Pakistan, definitely Pakistan, USA. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy this reaction. I do find this map one's fun. It's not that deep. I mean, at the end of the day, you're just learning. Some of them probably aren't true. Some of them I don't even understand. But yeah, it's just cool to see, man. But if you want more of these, let me know in the comments, and I'll react to it in future. But until next time, like, subscribe. Peace.